tend to resonate with information based on where we are in life. So if I say that I see that everybody is angry, that everybody is mad, and I'll give an example. Like when people are mad with or angry with some sort of a situation, like with Trump, or I say that they're mad at him, or not necessarily mad at him or Biden, or maybe things that they've done, or angry that things that they've done or haven't done. You know how I'd be able to see that anger? Because maybe there was some anger inside of me. There would have been some kind of, or some type of anger inside of me. And my anger may not be directed in that person's direction, because that person isn't affecting my life personally or directly. But there's something about that situation that connects to me, and it allows me to see the anger that's inside of myself. So I have to check myself for why I would even have this cue in me. You know, why is this that it's something that will come up in me so that I can see it in others? So instead of me looking to check somebody else in their anger, I know I need to check myself with whatever my anger is. So I had did this post like a few months ago, something like that, and I was asking this honest, simple question. This was on my Facebook page, and so I had asked, what did the orange guy do that makes black people so angry? Why are you so angry with him? And because personally, like I said, I wasn't feeling angry. You know, that wasn't what I was feeling. Not towards this person, but I could see and I could feel that other people were feeling angry. And so there was this one person that came on my post, and oh my gosh, there was so many comments, but basically everybody was repeating each other. And there was this one person that came on my post, and part of his reply, he says that I was cooning. Just because I asked that one little question, he said, that I was cooning, and that I was what did he say? He said that I was cooning, and something about a slave master or something like that, and that was the only thing in that entire thread that would have pissed me off. There was like nothing else inside of this thread that pissed me off except that. And upon examination, this is why it pissed me off. And to say that I was cooning, because at no point had I ever said that I was in support of either of these presidents, these guys. I never said I was Democrat, Republican, because I don't consider myself neither one of them. I'm not none of that type of stuff. But the thing that did get at me and make me angry and not really want to associate with this guy that said it is because, well, for this person to have said that, and then you have to think about what cooning is and what that would mean to me, right? So cooning to me is someone who's basically gonna lick or kiss somebody's ass, of someone who's holding them down, someone who's suppressing them. They'll get up and do a tap dance, do all this type of stuff. They'll turn on their own people, you know, it's that type of thing, you know, and I know that I'm not that type of person. And And then it also says that this person thinks he's better than me. You know, so that was what bothered me. And so basically this person thinks he's better than me. And so, you know, it's like, okay, well, why get upset if this person thinks he's better than me? Or why this person can throw out something that's based on nothing really. And but see, if I look at it and I say, okay, everything that's being done, said, or whatever is based on me, and it's for me, and it's for my benefit, then I have to say, okay, well, how can I take that? How can I take that? Regardless of how it might make me feel, how it might have pissed me out, how it might have hurt my feelings or anything, how can I take that and push myself forward? Do I say, well, I don't care about what this person said? Because, I mean, obviously I did care, because I allowed it to bother me in some type of way. Or it caused me to make myself distant. Or maybe it just hurt my feelings because it came from this particular person. So do I just say, I don't care what he says? No. It goes right back to, why did I let it affect me? Why did I let that person, what is it about that person that said that thing? It's because that was something I figured that person actually knew what I was about. And seeing in my head, when that person said that person had pretty much been lying. He was lying to me, you know, and that's something that I don't tolerate. I don't tolerate liars. I don't like liars. Because basically, if you'll lie to me, you'll lie to yourself, you'll lie to everybody. And so, when I got that, I said, okay, well, there's that. It's about lying. It's about lying. It's about that. That's what it was. Because, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I lie. I'm not completely honest. I'm not completely honest with other people in regards to myself. Because I see that not everything about me is something that I need to put out to the public. It's not, not everything is something that I need to wear as my face. So I'll tend to cover it. I'll tend to cover what my true face is, and that would be the lie. I'll tend to cover what my true emotion is, and that would be the lie. I'll tend to cover maybe what my true intention is, and that would be the lie. And so in learning that and understanding that, that's what helps me to move on. So, it's just so that I can advance and I won't be stuck. Because, I don't want to be stuck on this one board in this game and continue to be playing this same game over and over and over again. So, I passed that board. That board was the game of lies. It's a game of lies. So I got that. So I move on to another board. So it's like, okay, now what is this other board going to be like? What is it going to be about? And I saw well, look, the crazy thing about lying is that you tell one lie and you call it, oh, well, it's just a little white lie. But that one lie, now you got to cover up that one lie with another lie, then another lie. And now the next thing you know, you're building up this whole personality based on a lie. Now you just live in the lie. Now the lie is walking around. It's walking around with legs and limbs and a face. And that lie can have a real beautiful face. So it's the truth. The thing is to get rid of the lies and bring forward the truth and live in the truth and live my truth. So that's why I say there's a lot of people out there that's talking about they're living their truth, and you know that they're living a fucking lie. Because once you're able to see in yourself that there's anger, there's a particular type of anger, that there's fear, that there are lies, there's jealousy, any of it. Once you can see it inside of yourself, it's pretty easy to see it inside of somebody else. So that's how I can tell. That's how I can tell. And living my truth is what I'm working on doing, to completely live my truth. And just like every levels of this game that I play, it's a challenge, and that is a challenge, because that is a challenge to completely live my truth. But I know that I can, and I know that I will live my truth. And that is what Michael Burnham is going through. There's an episode where they were talking about the burn, and she wanted to get this information so that they can analyze the data in regards to where the burn came from. And it turned out that her mother was the advocate, and her mother, when her mother started to speak, Michael thought that her mother was really going to be on her side with everything. But to her surprise, she pulled all kinds of stuff out of her, because Michael was not telling the complete truth.
Asking this quorum to take what she says on faith. She demands trust while her own actions are cynical.
Michael, in her not saying what she should have been saying, that was still a lie, because withholding the truth was still her lying. So this is just part of this life, though. It's to figure out how you can live your complete truth without being hindered. You have to lay yourself bare, and once Michael Burnham laid herself bare, that was when she received the prize. That's when she received the information that she was looking for. That was called
to call and kept.
But if you watch the series, then you know what I'm talking about.